All right, Libras, let's get it in. Welcome, 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 you guys. So this is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Ooh, why did your connection end, Libra? First, we're going to start by pulling the energy to see what was the overall theme of the connection, what was the overall energy in this connection. Now, you guys, if you're wondering what connection I am referring to of yours, think back to, you know, a significant connection that still is relevant to you, right? So maybe you still need closure. Maybe you still wonder here and there why, you know, things didn't go the way you wanted them to or the way you intended them to. Whatever person, whatever connection, whatever relationship comes to your mind as I am reading these energies. Libra, let me tell you something really funny. This must be really like a central theme for you guys, because I attempted to do this reading today earlier and I got interrupted, so I had to stop. This was the theme that came out for you guys earlier, chemistry. So there was a lot of magnetism between you and this person. And for it to come out twice, literally, as I try to pull the energies over again for you guys, and this is a theme that's coming out again, that means this was really a lot of magnetism, a lot of chemistry, a lot of passionate energy flowing between you and your person. So this reads, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I was thinking about another card, you guys. I have them low-key like memorized. But I do feel like for you and your person, Libra, the theme of the connection was that you were just so drawn to this person. You were just so magnetized to this person, and they felt the same way about you, right? Like, look at this. This is two people who just can't really get enough of each other. And my cat is meowing because he wants to come inside. Choo-choo. Hold on, you guys. Yes. But I'm reading. But if I close the door, you're going to get upset. Okay, I'll leave it open. You guys, choo-choo number 1 wants me to leave it open. Levi. So, okay, back to you. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So this is telling me, first of all, whenever I see this card, you guys, in regards to a reading like this, where the reading is talking about why did the connection come to an end, this is letting me know that this relationship, this connection came to an end, not really necessarily due to the fact that you had to put in so much work. It could have been that as well, but it's telling me overall a theme that was played out in the connection was that there was always something to work on, something to fix, something to rebuild. Like I'm getting the word trust. So this could have been trust was broken and had to be rebuilt, right? I get this energy of maybe you, Libra, or your person, or both of you, you weren't really able to leave each other alone because there was so much chemistry. You really fit well with this person, or you really felt like this person was a good match for you. And again, vice versa, right? They felt the same way about you. However, there were problems, right? There were things that weren't right in this connection that required a lot of work. It required a lot of effort, maybe on your part, maybe on your partner's part, or both of you guys, right? But whatever this was, it wasn't the smoothest connection. It wasn't the easiest time in this connection. It could have been at first, but I do get the feeling, again, the word trust is coming to me. Some of you guys have this energy where trust played a big role in what did or did not play out according to your intentions. So let's keep it going. You guys, I'm going to close the door. He just walked out. I think he just doesn't like the door to be closed. And that's okay. All right, so now we're going to get into the nitty gritty for the Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Still, why did this connection come to an end? What needs to be heard? What needs to be said? What needs to be honored? Why did this connection come to an end? What needs to be heard? What needs to be said? What needs to be honored? Why did this connection come to an end? What needs to be heard? What needs to be said? What needs to be honored? What needs to be heard? What needs to be said? What needs to be honored? Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got passion, and I was just saying, it was like a lot of passion for you guys. Coffin and addiction. Wow, 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 wow. Very interesting. Overall, we have girl with the snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. So you guys are not the first reading of the week to get this card, and you probably won't be the last. It's interesting because, and there he goes again. We're not going to let him in this time, you guys, because he just wants the door open. And we're not going to do that. We need quiet, right? So back to you, Libras. The girl with the snake card is definitely talking about someone who is very, like a girl, right? Not a woman with the snake, a girl with the snake. This is someone who's very young, and not maybe age-wise, but young in like your spirit and your maturity, right? This is also giving me the word like naive, and don't take that like in a disrespectful way. It's just that you didn't know better. Some of you guys ended up with people who had like narcissistic tendencies or traits, and you ended up figuring out at some point in time that you had to enable some type of boundaries, or that you were being charmed, right? Chemistry is a very good component. Well, let me not say good. It's a very common component in like a narcissist empath paradigm, or like that dynamic. And it's interesting because usually, and I don't like the word narcissist, you guys. I'm not really a person that likes labels, right? I feel like they're kind of tied to judgment, especially like the word narcissist. It carries like a really negative connotation behind it. Narcissists, to me, are people who just need a lot of love and they need a lot of healing, right? And because of this energy that they carry with them, they drain a lot of energy from other people because they have not figured out yet how to become their own energy source, right? They haven't figured out how to love themselves for themselves. They haven't figured out how to heal themselves. So they kind of just take from other people in order to fill a void, right? So they're not bad people. They're just people who need a little bit of love, a little bit of help, a little bit of healing, right? But Libra, you may have ended up with a person who was like this and you didn't know at first. And so things were like really flowing. Chemistry is that's what I was saying earlier. It's a very common trait or tactic, I'm going to say, that narcissists use. It's called like love bombing, right? So they will love bomb the crap out of you. They will have all this chemistry, magnetism, like, you know, and it display those things towards you. A lot of affection, right? A lot of compliments. They make you feel like you're on top of the world, like you are their world. And then when they get comfortable enough, or they feel you have gotten comfortable enough, then they kind of switch it up, and then it becomes more about them, and they need this and they need that, and you know, you're kind of responsible for meeting their needs, and they hold you to that standard, and it gets really uncomfortable. But I feel like for you guys, now again, Libra, take it as it resonates, because the energy could be flipped, it could be switched around, vice versa. You could have been the person displaying the narcissistic tendencies, but Libras are not traditionally known to be narcissists. Not really. Like the unevolved Libras probably could be, but again, like you guys are ruled by Venus. I don't really get that this was you. I feel like this was your person, whether you're a man or a woman watching, right? Now, I feel like this was overall like part of the reason why this connection came to a close, because you had to, usually we attract narcissists to teach us our worth, right? Narcissists are attracted to people who don't value themselves, because then they know that they can take energy from you, they can drain energy from you, because you're not going to know any better, right? And that's kind of that energy I was getting, like a certain sense of like naivety, or like just young-minded, or like just lacking some type of maturity, lacking some type of experience in order to say, you know what, like this is not good, right? The first card that came out was passion. And I said that when the chemistry card came out twice for you guys, I said this was a connection that had so much passion. This reads insane chemistry. Look at that. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So this was somebody who at first, it really started off really, really fun, really passionate. Like this was a feeling that you probably were not used to, Libra. Like you have never experienced some type of like connection with a person before, like outside of you, right? Then we have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And that's what I'm telling you. It's like they don't hold back the affection. They don't hold back the sweet nothings, right? They don't hold back the love and the attention and all of those things. I feel like that's kind of what you were getting from this person. And again, it's because it's that narcissist empath paradigm. You probably are a very sensitive person, Libra. And so when you attracted this person into your energy, you had no idea, again, with that naivety kind of energy coming through. And don't take naive as a bad thing, Libras. It just means you don't know better. So you can't do better until you learn better, right? You didn't really understand fully what you were involved in. And so this just seemed like a really good connection where there was so much passion, so much like natural, organic chemistry. This person was really letting you know. They probably called you a lot. They probably were really good with like communication, like expressing their feelings, really letting you know like how they felt, showing you lots of affection. And then we have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So this relationship came to an end, Libra, and I'm getting the vibe that it came to an end and you may not have wanted it to. You may have gone back to this person a couple of times, like a cycle, right? Usually that happens. But what I see here is that this situation needed to end because it was only coming to help you grow, help you change, help you liberate yourself from certain patterns, right? Certain mindsets, even towards yourself, mostly is what I'm getting, right? And transition. So I feel like for you guys, this situation had to end because it was never meant to be permanent. It was just meant to teach you something. It came to help you change, right? We have addiction. And this reads codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So I feel like some of you guys were dealing with like addictive personalities. You could have found yourself being addicted to this person, maybe codependent on this person. Some of you guys may have felt possessive, or maybe this person was possessive over you, right? Over your energy. But whatever this is, coffin coming before addiction tells me like, and it's crazy because this girl, she's dragging the heart on the floor and she's facing the coffin. So that kind of gives me the vibes of like, even when the situation has tried to end, maybe when like, you know, things came to an end or to a close, it's like there was a part of you that wanted to reopen this chapter, wanted to reopen the cycle, because not only were you used to it, but you enjoyed it, right? Like maybe not the narcissistic part of it, but you enjoyed this, right? This is what you were looking forward to. This is what had your heart cracked wide open, Libra. And this is what I feel like you were seeking. Like every time you felt addicted to this connection, to this cycle, to this person, it wasn't the negativity, obviously, that you wanted. It probably was more likely the really good times that they showed you at some points in the connection that you were like really addicted to. It's like you just wanted more of that. But that's kind of what narcissists do. They hook you in using certain tactics. And again, like they're not bad people. They're just people who need a lot of healing, a lot of love, and some help, right? For you guys, I feel like this was a situation in which you really had maybe a hard time dealing with the ending of the situation. It wasn't very easy for you to process. But Libra, I'm here to let you know that it was necessary. You had to go through this ending because it showed you a lot about yourself. And I also am getting the word standards. So you may have been able to raise your standards after getting over this. You may still be getting over this connection. If you're tuning into this reading, this means that this connection is still kind of active within you, whether it's physically active in the world or it's just energetically active within you. Like you still think about this person, you still miss this person maybe, or you still reminisce about the connection, or you still, you know, like that kind of energy. So we're gonna move on to tarot now, and we're gonna see what comes out for you guys. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Spirit, what needs to be heard, what needs to be said, what needs to be honored for the Libras. Why did this connection come to an end? What needs to be heard, what needs to be said for the Libras, what needs to be honored, what needs to be honored. Why did this connection come to an end? Let's get one more shuffle. For the Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Why did this connection come to an end? Okay, I keep seeing this King of Wands, you guys. Now, I don't want to say everyone is dealing with a Leo or somebody who has Leo in their chart, but I do feel like the King of Wands, it represents or it can represent somebody who's super charming, right? Super charismatic. And that has like the makings of a baby narcissist. It does, because they use that charm to, look at this. Where was that? It was here, right? Being charmed or used. And that's what I'm saying. Like they use that charisma, that energy, that magnetism that they know they possess, right? Like narcissists are people, they have like pseudo confidence. So there's a part of them that realizes that they have this ability to get what they want, but they don't really have, I call it pseudo confidence or like fake confidence, because it's not really coming from a genuine place. It's coming from their ability to like use people, charm people. But what about the people who don't have, like, say for instance, low self-esteem, or they don't have like that naivety kind of quality to them, and they know their worth and they know what they're about and they know what their standards are. Like Libra, you may have attracted this person so you can become that version of yourself that knows your standards, you know your boundaries, right? You know what you're worth. And that's what I was saying. It's like, again, going back to the narcissist and their fake confidence, it's like they only know they can get away with certain things with certain energies or certain types of people. Right now, no shade to the people who get themselves into situations like that, but it's more or less like you won't see a narcissist trying to go after somebody who's like super duper confident or like has a lot going for themselves. It's like they like people who they can break down, because then they can control you. And we had controlling here, and you may have dealt with that energy. This person may have been telling you like, you know, what to do. They may have been telling you, you know, maybe I'm getting like energies, you guys, like they may have been telling you like how to dress. They may have been telling you like little like things that, how do you explain that, Libra? Like things where your partner in a typical relationship, they may not have really, and here goes your energy, Libra, justice. They may not typically do those things, like just overall controlling energy. Take it as it resonates, right? That's interesting. All right, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What needs to be heard? What needs to be said? What needs to be honored? Look at that. 8 of Cups. Look at that. The Fool. Oh, Libra, yes. You're getting good justice, good karma now, you guys, because You decided to take a chance. We're going to go into these energies, but let me just pull some more cards. Now we're getting the Queen of Wands. Ooh. Embrace that confidence. Look at that. Embrace that confidence. All right, last two. Two of Cups in reverse. They said leave it that way with the King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So, Libra, this is your reading. Let's get it in. Why did your connection come to an end? At the back, we have the Knight of Wands. So this may have been somebody who was non-committal. They could have done things like maybe like cheated. Like the Knight of Wands is somebody who's here for a good time, but not for a long time. So they will, you know, they will have fun with you. The passion will be there. The fire will be there. The energy will be there. But they are not yet at that stage in their life where they can commit to something and commit fully, right? So this could have been a person where you gave them energy and they gave you energy in return, but the energy that you gave was not on the same level as the energy that they gave, right? Like you may have been giving commitment energy, like I want to be with you, I want something long term, and they may have given like I'm here to like maybe play games, or like just again like really non-committal energy is what's coming through. This is a person who also like they will give energy to other people as well. So if there was like other people involved in the connection, third parties kind of situations, that could have definitely contributed to this this connection coming to an end. But we have here the Eight of Swords. So Libra, this tells me that you were stuck for a while, right? Like going in circles, especially mentally, trying to figure out a way out of your situation maybe, or a way out of this connection, or just a way to be happier, right? Like that's the theme that's coming through as well, because some of you at first, you didn't want to leave this connection. You just wanted to figure out a way to fix things or to make things better. We have that give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So some of you guys were stuck in a cycle or in a connection that really wasn't working out, but you were trying to figure out ways to bring balance or bring justice or bring some type of like equilibrium to this connection, right? And the way that you found that you had to do that was by walking away. And I see here that this was the only way to bring balance or justice to this connection, because again, this was not a connection that was meant to last forever or last long term. It just came to teach you, Libra. And so I see here that you took a chance and you decided to part ways from this person. And that right there puts you in your power, Queen of Wands. That was a decision that was made that you know, it kind of inspired you to say, you know what, I deserve better. I know my standards. I know what I'm worth. And so you did that. We have here the Two of Cups in reverse, and that's definitely a breakup card. So I feel, Libra, that you could have been the one to initiate this breakup, or to say, you know, this isn't working, I have to do something different. And again, that required you to leave or to exit this connection. And I see here that with this King of Wands, so we have two court cards on the side of this Two of Cups in reverse. This could have been somebody who you viewed as like financially stable. They seemed loyal, they seemed dedicated, they seemed like they were really down for you and down for like the long haul, the long run. But I feel like, Libra, you ended up finding out, or things ended up coming to light that taught you better, right? You knew better, so you realized that this was something that had to come to an end. And I also see here, this could have been somebody who you viewed in like a certain light. They were really attracted to you if you're coming out as the Queen of Wands, but I also feel like this was somebody who you viewed as maybe like family material, right? Like you maybe wanted to start a family with this person. Now, the genders in these cards, you guys, they don't matter. This is just talking about energy. So you may have put yourself in this position to receive downloads and stuff, but this was a person who took a lot of action. And so this could have been a person who wanted you to also play a very passive role. Like they wanted to be the person calling the shots. They wanted to be the person making the decisions, because maybe they presented themselves in like this logical, this very like grounded, this very like, what's the word I'm looking for, you guys? Like the person who has it all figured out. Like that kind of person. I feel like they presented themselves in this like royal kind of manner, and you were kind of just not forced, but you were left, I'm gonna say, to play the other role of the partner who is just very supportive, very I'm gonna stand by your side, that kind of energy. It's like they wanted to be in the lead. And I see here, Libra, once you decided to take back your power, you became the person who was in the lead, and that's all good. So we're gonna get some last words of love and advice. But Libra, this is gonna be for you. This is not for your person. And we're going to see what Spirit wants to say to you about this connection, any advice, any wisdom that they want to offer for you. So this is going to be for, can I talk, you guys? This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What needs to be heard, what needs to be said, what needs to be honored. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What needs to be heard, what needs to be said, what needs to be honored. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if I could get my hand around these cards, and North Node. Okay. Anything that needs to be heard for the Libras. The first one out. I'll flip them when we're done, you guys. Next one. Anything else that needs to be heard for the Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Anything else. Oh my God. I can't even speak, you guys. Anything else. There you go. That needs to be heard, said, spoken to for the Libras. All right. We got 3. And then we will look at the overall energy to begin. So, first thing for you Libras, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Now, because I said this was energy just for you, not for you and your person, I feel like your transformation was really with yourself, right? We have here with the coffin, change, growth, liberation, and transition. So I feel like, again, this is letting you know that this really came to help you transform as a person. And also like on a spiritual level as well. You were growing, you were evolving. And your relationship with yourself, meaning your higher self, is what has deepened, right? You've become more in alignment with that energy. Because love conquers and transforms all things, which is beautiful. So the first card out is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So some of you guys are now looking for, you know, a new relationship. Pisces is, Venus, there we go, is in Pisces right now. So this is most likely the time where everybody's trying to manifest connections, new love, things of that nature. You may find that you are looking for a soulmate, or you're looking for new love, or you're just looking for another connection because you feel ready. The universe or spirit wants you to understand that your soulmate is already with you in spirit, right? This person is already in 5D waiting to appear physically for you, but you just have to put some belief behind this, put some faith behind this, and then you'll see this unfold for you. Then we have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So this, I feel, you guys, was like kind of talking about maybe the energy that played out in that connection, right? You had to maybe learn that criticizing this person, criticizing yourself, it just kept you in this state of unhappiness, or maybe you went through a lot of criticism at the hands of this other person. But I feel like this connection really taught you to love yourself and accept yourself as you are, right? Because there is the key to happiness. And then lastly, we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Again, I feel like this is your relationship with your higher self. Some of you guys may have had some type of spiritual awakening due to this connection as well. I'm getting that too. But I feel like for you guys, this is really talking about, again, your relationship with your higher self and how it is very sacred. I feel like you guys have become more in alignment with your higher selves, with your highest potential energy. And this is the relationship that needs to be taken into consideration always, because this is always that part of you that's looking to have the most abundant experience, the most expansive experience, the most enlivening, right? And enriching, fulfilling experiences. And I feel like that's what's coming up for you guys. Like, on a side note, I know we were talking about old energy as far as this connection, but I do feel like I'm getting signs for you guys that new love is on the way. Just keep your eyes open for that, you guys, because I do feel like some new things are going to be coming up for you. Just make sure you know you have that good relationship with yourself. You have a very beautiful relationship with yourself, because then and only then can you attract someone who is also on that frequency. So Libras, if you vibe with this, you already know the vibes. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the good things. I can't talk. I will keep you guys posted. I take that back. I can talk. I will keep you guys posted for any new things that are coming up. Thank you for vibing, spending time, space, and energy with your girl. And until next time, I love you, Libras, and that's it.